Welcome back to Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Trials and Tribulation. Where in the last time we had somebody on the stand and she looked like Dahlia Hawthorne, but she comes with another name. I wonder if it's the same person who changed her name, or maybe she could be her twin sister or something like that. But anyway, we're about to find out what happened on a case when the lady was tossed up in a river as a cop. So with that being said, we're going to dive into the second half of this case, and hopefully we can find out what actually happened. Grab our snacks, grab our drink, because Detective Reaper is here to save the day. Alright. Oh, hey! I'm sorry! I want to say thanks. You're real good. You're ready to hook me up. Thanks for your officer. What's the proof that she committed a crime? Yeah, but there's one more bit also we got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about Melissa Foster herself. All we know that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zelda boy is on death row for. I do nothing! I do you nobody! I never lie! Mr. Claus, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. So it been broken like that for at least 5 years? Ha, sorry buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim last name. Dahlia Hawthorne, very little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl. Let her go. Shut up! Come closer, and I'll kill her. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back there was very hot on? At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but it was to protect her little sister. I can understand why she did it. Wrong! No, protect sister. Very betrayed me. Betrayed us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. And make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Did he ever say my teen angel? He's seen too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you say is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too. Valerie was in on it? Dahlia family's rich. Jury business. We get more jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million, diamond. Tell him to make it change a Dusky Bridge. We told Valerie to make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning to split the $2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia.
I was shot in the arm. Dahlia, she jumped in the river.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with the police all over me.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man, Terry Flaws, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my little sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
These 5 years, all I wonder, why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you call her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her, just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear the answer from her mouth, that's all.
So that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zelda boy. My sisters are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Flaws, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Now I'm going with Dahlia, gone forever, into Eagles River.
Wow.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're about ready to go.
Mr. Flores, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, did you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her, my sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallow Bell River, gone. Dahlia, my tea angel.
Your teen angel? How old was she anyway?
Just 14.
For 14? I guess she was robbing Craig before diamonds.
She planned a fake kidnapping and disappeared into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days.
Flaws takes the fall and get a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel or she really a...
It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet.
Alright, editor. The training wheels comes off now, Mia. You got to strike where the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Wow, that was interesting.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Flaws. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I try my best.
You're a brave young lady.
Not that again.
I can understand the defense lawyer wants to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin a crime on an innocent student is...
What are you talking about?
My witness is not a person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her murder, huh? I figure that's what I have to establish next.
Well, Miss Fey, do you have any evidence of a motel?
Yes, of course, I think.
Huh, you still act as tame as a kitten. Kitten.
Mr. Armando!
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts is twisted in knots is mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young woman.
It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up.
Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
Alright, let's hear Miss Foster's story. I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I have never even been to Eagle Mountain before, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a policewoman. Holding a grudge and killing the officers who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl, I just think the defense is a terrible, horrible monster.
Why are you taking shots at me for?
Out of the country, eh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed.
You're up the back, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can work with her. She was out of the country year before last. Until I entered college, I'd never been to Eagle Mountain, and I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Or the garage and kill an officer who testified against you 5 years ago.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he could forget his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Floyd is kind of forgetful.
Yeah, we're gonna press harder.
You say he forget what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some type of identification, right? Quite right. That's why the defendant was wearing a scarf as identification. Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Florida's reputation getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement?
At it.
Your Honor, what the witness said is now was tremendously important. I'd like it to add it to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not what
Enough, witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Okay, let's see. Scarf. Okay. Let's take with the scarf.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but the scarf. Look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Alright, are you talking about this scar right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. That's the scarf the policewoman was wearing.
I got it now, just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you say the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing this white scarf.
White?
This is a scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it sure doesn't look white to me.
Well, It was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's skull.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the skull doesn't look white, but
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the skull was white is...
The no. Let's see. It would be the no.
Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
it's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
Huh, I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fowler's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear a white scarf for their vacation.
White skull. Ah.
Witness, you know what this note says. And because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster? No!
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for his explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knows exactly what the note says. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Flaws is one. The person who wrote the note, Very Hunter, is another. And a final, one more person.
Did you say one more person?
That's right, a person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten?
Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
Let's see. Maybe she knows.
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I never heard that name before.
Look at the victim note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this son. There's her name right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Huh. Miss Fey must be desperate. Is she trying to bring the dead back to life?
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in the crime? You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Flaws.
You said she was killed. But was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the dusky bridge that was lost in the Eagles River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
But the fact remained that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster? I believe that's the same age you are.
Oh. Even you couldn't, Miss Fey. You're not sane.
But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Ha! Nice work. That was like tossing grenades or thriller on fire. Well, unless you can tie all loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit and run arsonist.
I understand. If I can't expose the true nature, I can turn this whole case around on his head. Now it's my chance to make this Ezra squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyway?
I didn't think you'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes,
I understand.
What? Mr. Edward, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean?
Yes, the prosecution office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all our witnesses.
What did he say?
Ha! It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way, but then why?
If you had revealed her secret, he was going to say anything about it. All he wanted was a testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
But I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but when, as you can see,
Why? Why did she hide dead for 5 years?
that has nothing to do with the current case. She was murdered and accidental witness to a crime.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of a victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Really, Miss Fey, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your own client crimes on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you!
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more than precious, her big sister. Miss Fey must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecution logic. Miss Fey, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, I thought I was wicked, but somehow he turned it around on me.
Ha! I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
I think we heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ha! What makes you think you're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
Huh? I'm sweating bullets?
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You're just around at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me.
Huh. The rashness of you, how charming.
This girl for someone younger than me.
Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fey, what motive would this witness have murdered her own sister, Very Hawthorne?
Let's see, can it be the note? Let's try this again. Note.
The story starts after Terry Flaw's escape. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is a note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Very Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerous important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That the reason Dahlia left, she had to kill Valerie to keep her mouth shut permanently.
Wow.
It's a terrific story, Miss Fey. If you like fishing, that's it. Enlighten the court, Miss Fey. What is this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Floss. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh, yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony.
What testimony?
Regarding kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it was explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well, now grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us one more time, my little maple leaf?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Put it all charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wows.
Alright, get another testimony. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. Okay. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Fairy, bought it to the bridge. Okay. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my gender and start a new life. Okay. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe that after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Fey.
Yes, Your Honor?
As you heard, the witness is still traumatized for the kidnapping. I ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got to jump on me again.
Ha! If we're not allowed to fight, then let us twist some arms. Listen up, we still got the info, the ace on our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us back in the lobby.
I do anything she say, anything Dahlia says.
Would you say that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia, and Valerie too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
Alright, let's see. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Miss Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. Okay. After she made a strange, she shot me in the arm. That's when Miss Falls tried to kill me by shot me off the bridge. Alright. I'm assuming it's about the bridge. I'm assuming it's the bridge.
You say Mr. Falls pushed you into an evil river? However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt the push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked the court recorder condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you had claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrocks below and most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Ah!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may be higher back then.
But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't make a difference.
You're right. If the defense occurred just as witness had testified, the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what does it mean in this?
You see, Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never said that she fell from the back end of the river bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge.
If that's true, she would have fallen to the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of those bridge-sized wires.
You can't be serious!
Order! Order the court!
It seems that Miss Fey assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Mr. Fey. This is just the start of Miss Fey assault.
What?
I believe your reason with something like this, Miss Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Flaws panicked. Therefore, you could have really pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible.
Ridiculous. What is so impossible about it?
Because your flaw logic contradicts the court records.
Oh, man. Okay, let me see. Ain't no wires on there. What you talking about?
Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at all the wires upon both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. No!
But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like that wouldn't be improbable for him. He could have easily picked up the 14-year-old girl and thrown her over.
So young and already so forgetful, Miss Edgeworth. Mr. Falls has been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Very Hawthorne had a gun trained on him at point blank range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge, that is clearly impossible.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eel River intentionally.
What? What is this?
Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had a gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a ragged river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident you could handle the swift current, but even more so, the witness has a much more compelling reason for jumping to the river.
Oh? Then what is it? What was so important that she wanted to jump into the river?
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping off the rapids of the Eagle River. Because of the diamond. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that very bought up the Mount Ware, the $2 million diamond.
No, it can't be.
Yes, Dahlia had it planned all from getting it. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fate the kidnapping.
Dang.
At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safe in her backpack.
Why is that? That's simply ridiculous.
Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, 5 years old, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14 years old is capable of such a demonic plan?
This woman is a demon. And was one more person who helped her make a demon out of her. Her sister, very hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
But she was a detective there. You were saying she participated in her sister kidnapping?
Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavy on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim kid murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving a phone call from Mr. Fall's very called sister Dahlia, and then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do?
She was going to tell the whole truth, and she wrote in her note?
This is what sealed very Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would show neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, very Hawthorne.
Damn. Everybody got quiet. Wow. Hey, hey.
What's that? Every time like this?
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness, is that you?
You amuse me, woman, Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey,
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey? Are you stupid or something?
wow.
how can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't have a decisive proof of Barry Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems we've come to an end. To be honest, the witness behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertion made by the defense.
Of course you are.
This is it? Is this really over? That girl has been a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Huh. Without evidence, the trial is over. Who decided that?
Miss Armando!
Come on now, kid. Have you figured out that you can't make your own rules? For example, even if there was no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day before she died, Hawthorne murdered her sister very Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car and then went back to meet with him. Disguised as a sister very Hawthorne, that's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about very Hawthorne murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to the demon crimes?
Let's see. That would be this guy. Could be her, she's dead. It's had to be him.
Your Honor, the defense wants you to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
The defendant?
There's only one person can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person knows what Dahlia's role with the kidnapping was. Only one person can say whether the person in the photo is very Hawthorne, or whether it was a fact on your sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish God's guilt. Your Honor have left.
heard everything that had been said up to this point, yes?
Oh, I don't believe it. No way. Daya died 5 years ago. Vera betrayed me.
Mr. Falls? I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Diet is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want to ask you to. 2 days ago on Dusty Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hunter or was it Daya Hunter? Daya?
Daya, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised me never, ever betray each other. Terry, Daya, it's true. You're alive.
You don't trust me anymore? This makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believe in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Daya.
I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and for all. Well then, Mr. Falls, you will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness? Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Water, please. Can't talk. Need water.
Oh well, I guess I have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he'll probably feel right now. Darker and bitter than hell himself. Alright, we about to finally solve this problem right here.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from behind. I never put nobody in the car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. Then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia.
Mr. Falls, you coming for? Do you think she will do the same for you?
That's enough, Miss Fey. His last statement was a fitting end to the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Fey, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you wanted it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop that. You, kitten, I think. Alright, let's see. That day I saw 4 p.m. It's a wheel on the bridge. Alright, one more since she's still in front of me. Okay. And we will have to go to the witness photo. Witness photo.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you wait on the bridge. You sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
What? Wow.
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fey.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came to the bridge would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did it.
Blah.
Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked out. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place.
Did you go to that special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Daya, we promised each other. We swore we would betray each other. She broke the memento to represent our love.
A memento.
Interesting.
4 years ago, I hid it under the base of a tree there. It was a special. Oh,
This looks familiar.
it's a special memory for me. This was it. This is what I remember again.
And this is the same one back to her other case. That's interesting.
This little bottle necklace show memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he didn't off his car on the tenant and walked away. He was gone for probably 30 minutes. With that much time, Dario Hunter could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of the car.
No.
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it.
Huh?
Huh? Mr. Falls?
What?
That's enough. Please.
Witness!
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle up. No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess. I was stupid, couldn't keep promise, so I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close, just a little more. I was going to prove you innocent.
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armado, thanks for the coffee.
And
Mr. Falls!
wow. Kill this.
And so my first shot ended suddenly and tragically. And ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up on a wound with a wound that's cut so deep in my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. For one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonic sweet face.
Oh, we ain't worried about that. She came back. She'll come. We'll get her in this trial. Unforgettable, that witch.
Miss Amato?
We were so close to that truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kid.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mia? Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can't cry is when it's all over.
Miss Amato!
No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. And then you file them away and eventually forget them. 1 year later, in this very same courtroom, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Yup. The same case came back. And that necklace showed up. Only after that did Dahlia Hunter get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down on her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that made me remember all this. Wow, that's a heck of an ending. I mean, there was no winners and no losers. It just was stalemate. And we eventually opened a new case of Mr. Wright is back. He is back. And now we're gonna save this right here. Save this here, and we also gonna save this right here. And thanks everybody for watching. The next time that we'll come back, we will start with a new case. Looks like it's called Bridge to a Turnaround. Thank you everybody for watching.